しいとか言葉なくし嘆く術もないあるはずのぬくもりが突然に気が下がって凍る胸聞こえることを立ち上がれと立ち向かえとあなたは言うのか砕けた夢が刺さる痛みにあえぎながら光の刃を鬼にして戦い続けるだけ裂かれた傷が流す真っ赤なマグマのような光を刃に今かけて戦い続けるだけきらめく刃に刻む奇跡
Alright, it's been a long week. I'm glad to see everyone back again. It's just been a rough week at work. So I didn't have as much time as I would have liked to have played this game. But that all changes tonight. Alright, first off, we are in Roar. We have some bonding events to do. We have to choose 5 of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So not even half. Without even checking what they're interested in, I'm leaning towards Elisa, Alphen, Sarah, Fee, and Emma. But we'll see more as we walk around. First, favorite thing we do every single time, we talk to all the NPCs. An alarm started shutting right when I was about to close a huge deal yesterday. Really scared the life out of me. But looking around at how fired up the staff is today, I've got a feeling today's gonna go really well. Hold on, you're one of the heroes who freed the city. What an honor to be able to meet you like this. Oh wow, this will be quite the story of my next business meeting. I really didn't do much. Honestly, your praises are probably better saved for Angelica. Not at all. There's no way Roar would have been freed if not for the courageous. So on behalf of everyone here in Roar, allow me to thank you for your incredible work. Well, thank you for the thanks, I guess. How humiliating. We were forced to follow the acting chairman's orders to the letter. As awful as that was, things got even worse when we ended up letting those archaisms run rampant in the building. We're in the middle of a complete revamp of our security protocols to make sure that this can never happen again. Our department's back to work too. I'm so happy, I could hug you. I'll try to restrain myself, however. Oh, I've been dreaming of this moment for so long now. Time to get back to work, and no more slacking. Welcome to the Rhineford Corporate Headquarters. Allow me to take this opportunity to personally thank you for liberating Roar. No thanks necessary. Honestly, that wasn't even our goal. We were just trying to save the chairman for Elisa's sake. We are glad we could do that, though. As are we! The chairman is hard at work rebuilding the group and trying to get it back to peak capacity as we speak. And once Rhineford returns to normal, Roar should follow. We could not be more grateful for all you've done. Sir, the orbital computer production line is completely unusable. They made such crazy modifications to it that I can't make heads or tails of the damn thing. Alright, I'll take care of this. You get to work on restoring the design data. Of course, sir. What are you up to, Elisa? I'm just checking out the rooms to make sure everything's in order. Sharon supposedly put everything back in order now that Director Ragner's gone, but still, can't hurt to double check, right? I hate if he ran off with something valuable on his way out. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who develops sticky fingers. Do you want a hand or anything? I'm fine, thanks. I've got a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother's more than busy enough now, so I might as well get this done. I'll come back maybe. That's not a terribly compelling reason. Last night, I received an invitation to stay here. There's still some time until we have to leave, so I think I'll spend some quality time curled up with these books instead. Sharon's coffee can't be beaten either. In fact, pulling myself away from here may prove to be a real struggle. Well, that's 2 for 2 that I'm probably going with. Oh, Sharon was in there somewhere. She must have been in one of these rooms. She upstairs then? She's all the way over there. No wonder I didn't see her. You deserve nothing but the highest praise for the way you fought yesterday, Master Reen. Were it not for your assistance, I doubt even I would have been able to rescue. Were it not for your assistance, I doubt I would have been able to even rescue the chairman, let alone liberate Roar. You have my most heartfelt thanks. You say it like we would have been able to do either of those things without you. This was a team effort, through and through. Besides, I'm the last person who deserves any praise. Would have been just a little stronger, V would still be alive. As much as I would like to, I'm afraid I have no right to attempt to comfort you. Not after having done the things I have. Sharon? Some might see your willingness to mourn the death of an enemy as a weakness, and understandably so. But I see it as just the opposite. I see it as a strength that you and your classmates possess. So I won't insult you by telling you it's wrong to feel the way you do. I'm positive you'll find a way to come to terms with those feelings on your own. So I'm here if you need me. Thank you, Sharon. Good day, and welcome to the Rhineford Company's headquarters. It feels so great to be back to work. It's been so long since I was actually able to do my job. Enough about me, feel free to go inside. It's all you Thor's kids have done, so you can come and go as you please. Woohoo! I'm working again! RF group-related shares are back to normal again, too. Yeehaw! I should go tell our clients. Ugh, what a day to be alive! This a town may be made of steel, but its people are not. To see them finally understand each other moves me to tears. I'm so proud of all of you. Do you hope to become preachers of love as well? Lady Angelica was here this morning and stroked both of us on the head. She did tell us she'd be leaving with the other students from her academy while she was still doing that, though. I didn't think our sweet time together would be so brief. Just as I thought everything was sorted out, Lady Angelica tells us she's going to be leaving us. I hope she's not planning to flirt with any girls elsewhere in the country. She's such a playgirl. She has us, so why would she ever need anyone else? I've been told Sister Quell was transferred elsewhere. So sad she had to leave us. Hope I can see her again someday. Now that the Marquis has changed his position on the war, peace has finally begun to return to the city. It seems this was what the soldiers wanted all along, deep down. Conflicts are incredibly tragic for everyone involved, even more so when they're between family members. Welcome to Roar Cathedral. I have heard of the terrorist who was called to the goddess's side during the battle at the Schwarzstrasse barrier. Though he may have strayed from the right path, each lost light still makes the world a dimmer place. I pray he might find peace in his final rest. Thank you. The Marquis is currently resting in his mansion. To be perfectly honest, I'm relieved that things ended this way. We all care about his lordship and Lady Angelica. We wouldn't want anything to happen to either one of them. We're no longer part of the Noble Alliance, nor will we play any further part in the war. We will not, however, permit anyone to threaten the safety of this province. Our pride is still intact. Suspicious persons will be arrested on sight, so do not push your luck. They say the modernization of Roar was really dependent on 3 people. The first is the former Reinford chairman, Gwyn Reinford. Second, President Schmidt of the Roar Institute of Technology. The third isn't really well known, but it's the genius artisan Jackass. They're all amazing, but they apparently don't get along well, so you won't see them working together very often. It's a shame, too. Imagine what sort of incredible things they could make if they all worked together. Well, now that Mint's back with us, all we need to worry about is you and Makarov. As I've explained to you numerous times, Makarov and I are certainly friends, but I'm afraid we don't have the sort of relationship you seem to think we do. Oh, have you got a problem with my baby brother? What's your deal? That's not what I'm saying. I'm so glad Mom and Instructor Mary are alright. Thanks for the whole liberating Roar thing, Rain. Seriously, I really mean it. I can't thank you and your classmates enough. It's not like you didn't play a part in it or anything. But liberating Roar is just one step on our path to liberating the Academy. Well, I'll be counting on you. And I won't let you down. From the sounds of things, you all fought wonderfully yesterday. It was quite a shock when I heard the particulars of what happened, but I'm glad you're all safe. Us too. Thank you, Instructor. Are you sure you don't want to come with us? You wouldn't be the first instructor to come on board the Courageous, and we'd be more than happy to have you. I'm certain that if I were to join you on the ship, I would only be a burden. That's due in no small part to my family potentially objecting to my presence there and causing trouble for everyone. As inactive as it sounds, I think the best thing I can do for you is stay here and pray for your safety and success. Well, if you're sure, you're sure. I'll try not to let you down. I'd like to imagine Roar will be safe for the time being, but take care all the same. The same to all of you. May Adios watch over you all. Roar's back to the way it was. This is the best. I was hoping this day would come, but man, that's not how I figured Nordia's involvement in the war would end. Lady Angelica never ceases to amaze. You look all over Zamiria and you'd never quite find another noble like her. What happened at the Schwarstrash Barrier is the talk of the town. It's hard to believe the Ash-Colored Night really exists, though. I've heard all the stories about the Great Knights ending conflicts, but maybe this means they're not just stories after all. Sounds like you had quite the ordeal over the Schwarstrash Barrier. It's over now, though, which means you've got some time to relax a little. And you know what'll help you relax? A cocktail. Here, I'll teach you. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic.
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can...
Marcus Ragnar withdrew from the Alliance? That's good news! Now I can focus on my work without worrying about war on my doorstep. I've got a lot to prepare with the end of the school year around the corner, along with 2 students who are dangerously low on credits. I'll be taking a look around the Roar Institute of Technology soon. It's practically the premier technical university in the country, so I think any time I spend there will be to my benefit. I would imagine so. We did go inside during our field study, but that was just for Professor Schmidt's request, so we didn't explore much. Still, it's very much like you to make a break for the nearest school when you finally get a little time to rest. Well, if there's something I can only see while we're here, why wouldn't I? Maybe you should do the same. A better way to lift your spirits than to get your mind off of what's getting them down. Well, keep that in mind. Thanks. Nah. I appreciate you, Machias, but that's a no. What time is it now? Yeah, he should be in the building. I'd really rather not see him, but I guess I gotta do what I've gotta do, I guess. Time to try and arrange a meeting. Knowing him, it's gonna be exactly the same as I remember. Whoever he's here to see, he doesn't sound too happy about it. Marcus Rogner withdrawing from the Alliance means Roar is neutral now, right? That's great news. We don't need to worry about being attacked or any of that stuff now. Now I can devote myself wholeheartedly to my studies, thank goodness. What, the Alliance has withdrawn from Roar? You're serious? Serious? Yeah! Life is good! Life is so damn good! Someone's happy. Whew, yeah! Hooray for sweet, sweet freedom. Thank you, Goddess. Now we don't have to worry about the Alliance anymore. It's such a relief to know this province is now neutral in the war. What our students need is an open, free environment that fosters their creativity, not lots of military funding. I'm finally done. I don't want to see another account for a long, long time. After what happened, the Institute's going to be making an effort to distance itself from the Alliance, at least for now. Which means things should finally be able to go back to normal here, and that's music to my ears. Hope he didn't go too far. More than anything, though, I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into trouble. Was that first we helped during our field study here? He seems worried about something, but I don't know if I'd be able to help him all by myself. I'll come back with the others and ask him what's up when I can. Did you hear? Chairman Arena is back to work! What fantastic news! This means the second factory will be resuming operations, too. I need to get back to the office to get my subordinates in gear right away! Looks like we're going to be able to start getting bigger orders of the products in our lineup again. I couldn't be happier. Hopefully the Lecture Commerce helps Roar get a little bit of its old lifeblood back. I'm proud of Marcus Rogner for knowing when to stand down. He recognized his defeat honorably and swore to Her Highness that he would take no further part in the war. That's how a real man should behave. It makes me proud it makes me as proud as ever to be a citizen Roar to see him do that. I hear Chairman Arena has been restored to her position, and Idle Rogner is taking a leave of absence from his. All of which is a massive relief to me. If the Reinford Group returns to its former glory, our customers should come back. I just hope the war doesn't drag on for too much longer. I'm so very tired of it. Listening to the radio is loads of fun. Here, I'll put on one of my favorite stations. You'll be jumping around with joy in no time. Well, okay. This maid insists I tried listening to the radio. Well, I hate to turn her down. I'm really not in the mood for it. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an important news bulletin. We just received word that an airliner has been hijacked. Yeah, this isn't not cheering me up either. I almost fell over when I heard that Marcus Ragnar decided to proclaim neutrality. Now that he has, though, I know he'll stand by it. He's a man of his word, if nothing else. Better yet, if he does, the provincial army will fall in line too. Fine, looks like we can rest easy. Aren't you one of the Thors, students? Thank you so much for all you've done. You've given the city its pride back. With all the factories they've modified to produce weapons, we've still got some restoring to do. But that's for us to worry about, and we'll be happy to. Thank you again for bringing the city back to life. Who would have expected Her Highness, Princess Alphen, would grace our humble province with her presence? I'd heard she was under the Alliance's control in Heimdall, but do old rumors really matter at this point? What matters is that she's out of the capital and free now. She's the hope of every single Erebonian. I'll be heading out for shopping soon. From our perspective, causing one of the four great houses to withdraw from the war is a momentous achievement. But for my brothers, it's likely all within the realm of expectation. I know we've caused them a moment's hesitation. The only thing it's done is reclassify us as more of a threat, so we'll need to be more careful than ever as we fly around. Yikes. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Still, I would not advise becoming so cautious we're unable to get anything done. But that's a thought for another time. Right now you should focus on taking some time to unwind. I think I will. Thanks, Eustace. Our factory's open again! Yeah! Time to get back to making Orbital lamps, and Orbital stoves, and Orbital fridges, and Orbital radios, and Orbital everything! So good to have work! What's an engineer without a job? The city is so amazing, I almost can't take it all in. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing's familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area, I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same at first time I was here. It's a far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's been intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. And Reen, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. You've all done a remarkable job. Thanks to you, we were finally able to make a return to Roar. We'll be leaving a number of officers at the station. Hopefully this will help us to stabilize things in the province, though there's no telling what the future may hold. Haven't seen you since what? Your last field study here? Good to see you again. Seems to me like you've all grown a bit lot since then. Doris clearly taught you well. Well, you can leave the cleanup here to us. We'll do what we can to ensure that order is maintained. Guess what? Lynn's sister is here to see her. I'm so happy to hear she's alright. Lynn's been ever so worried about her. They're catching up with each other right now. I just had to give the two of them some privacy. Hello, Reen. Hello, Reen. Can we not do this just for today? I feel like I should just wear a shirt that says, I'm sorry about her, or something. Oh, hey, Cypher. Aw, come on, I'm just having a bit of fun with my two best pals. Besides, it's been so long since we've seen each other that you probably missed all the teasing. Really? I'm just so happy to see you again. I'm so worried this whole time. I never should have left you alone like that. You must have been really scared. I'm so sorry. I should be the one saying all that. Oh no, here come the tears. You're such a dummy, Lind. There. It's great to see the two of you are back together again. Reen, we owe you so much. You might not have ever seen each other again if it wasn't for Class 7 and the Courageous. Now it's time for me to return the favor by joining the crew and doing all I can to help out. You better, since I'm going to keep spicing up your lives as the ship's sexiness officer. That's not I don't think any airship... That's... nothing. Never mind. I know I'm trying to joke to cover the fact you're crying, but it's really not working. Aww. Fine, let's just get on the ship. Follow me, I'll show you the way. Alright then. Thanks again, Reen. We'll see you later, okay? See you on board. Lynn finally found her sister. Or maybe it was the other way around. Either way, it's good news. She told me it was her first time working in retail like this, but she still did a pretty good job. What a nice girl she is. I'll support her no matter what she decides to do from here. Whatever it is, I hope she gives it her very best. I'm on my way back to the mansion. Try as I might to bring Lady Annabelle home, she's not having any of it. I'm still shocked by how much she's changed since I last saw her. She was never so selfish before. I don't know how I'm going to avoid telling her father about all this. I guess the Isengrass pretty much stuck in Roar Station for the time being. Well, better stuck under the Alliance under control, right? I didn't think about it. I never went and got what I left there a while ago. Maybe I should go grab it all before it starts running again. No. I can't stop thinking about our field study here from earlier in the year. Sure, it was tough, but it was fun. And V was still alive. Yeah, even if we did think he died back at the mine. I'm guessing news of V's actual death has probably reached Crow by now. Wonder how he's taking it. Sorry, it was probably super insensitive of me to bring him up. Just try and cheer up, okay? I can't believe he was actually right. Because of that, Kleist & Co. now has a major new contract with us, with terms that are hugely favorable for them. That Hugo boy is a businessman to be reckoned with. Alright, that's the last of my business here for the time being. Preparations have been made, dotted lines have been signed, and I've just got to get in contact with our capital office. He looks awfully busy. I guess inviting him to join the Courageous can wait until after the maintenance is done. The factories that turn out consumer products are at least starting to get back up and running again. We did, however, end up signing a contract stipulating 10% of the goods we receive go to Kleist & Co. I'm impressed a young man like Hugo Kleist was able to predict that this would happen. This is my first time seeing Roar. I must admit I'm very impressed. My expectations were high given the Reinford Company's presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered. I think the single shop alone has more types of orbital goods than the entirety of Legram. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store, to be honest. There's so much I want to look at while I'm here. I could go for some window shopping. Nah, I'm good. Let's celebrate with a damn good drink, and today's a great day to be celebrating. Here's to the liberation of Roar! Sure it's okay to be treating us like this, Vance? Sure am. Drink up. It's all the house. This is the time to be celebrating. Haha, that's how I end up helping her. How could I say no? Who could say no to Lady Angelica? Oh, now I getcha. I knew you were up to something. So, what you help her with? Don't tell me all you did was give her a place to sleep. Of course not. You'd be better off asking what I didn't do. You should have seen me, pistol in hand, taking the guys after her out like they were nothing. That's my man. I don't buy it for a second. That's one hell of a story. Oh, hello there. I'm sorry about all the noise Vance is making. He always has to exaggerate. He didn't do a darn thing like that, and he knows it. Anyway, never mind him. If you're hungry, feel free to order away. Ugh, why do I have to do this? They won't even pay me with Mira. What kind of job pays with books? I don't even like books! Here, you take it off my hands. The food here is filling. It's great. I love the Nortian seasoning, too. Once I'm done here, it's off to a business meeting a little farther up north. What wonderful what wonderful business opportunities will be waiting for me. Hi, Irene. Hey there. Glad to see you're taking it easy. You've earned it. Right back at you, Angelica. Are you taking a break together, then? We certainly are. Nothing makes me happier than spending some quality time with my dear, sweet Toa. George is at the Institute, too, so it's just the two of us. It's about time I whisked her off into her own private little world. No, Angie, stop. You really haven't changed a bit. But in a weird way, I've missed this. Now we just need Crow. Yeah. Our crew won't be complete until we drag his ass back home, kicking and screaming. I'm so glad Angie's back. We still need Crow. And I'm not going to give up until we've got him back. Nope, Angie's here. It's a no. Sorry, Toa. Love you, but your friends suck. Wahaha, Holt Vance really knows how to treat his customers, right? Hey, Yuna, bring me another one. I ain't buying anything other than a UL mermaid, but that's good enough for me. Who cares as long as things are back to normal? Hey guys, you highway bound? That's right, I figured I might head out and fish for a while to pass the time. One of Gwen's favorite fishing holes is supposed to be out here, so I thought I'd give it a try for myself. Oh yeah, I know that one. It's not far from where our boat first landed. Be careful though, the monsters have gotten a lot tougher than they were when Gwen used to fish out there. Oh, I will. Don't worry about me. In fact, you shouldn't be worried about anything at all. Take some time to de-stress yourself. Everyone has times they just need to open a window and let some fresh air into their lives. Well, give it a try. Thanks. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the factory's closed for the time being. The Rhineford Group is currently reorganizing after what happened. So for now, this factory is out of service until further notice. Husband's finally home. The mine is finally free now. Better yet, there's not a scratch on him. I couldn't be more relieved. Adios, thank you so much. Man, it feels good to finally get back up home. Selene and Todd are both doing okay, too. What a relief. I guess I've got a lot of thank yous to make up for all this. You, your friends, Lady Angelica, I owe you all my deepest gratitude. Grandpa, how do I get good at hide and seek? What are you, stupid? You hide in places where people won't find you. That's what I mean. How do I find places where people won't find me? Things here might be getting back to usual around here, but I gotta look into a little something for old Gwen. We both know there's something going on in the shadows this war, but outside that, we're both in the dark. I can't exactly leave Locomo to go looking into it right now, though. Gonna have to wait for things to settle down a bit. Making him really fast, maybe that should be a good idea. Oh, I forgot to talk to Sarah. Do you? Jackass doing some maintenance on my orbital gun for me. Name like that, I wasn't sure what to expect when Elise introduced me to him, but he seems like he really knows his stuff. I just wish he had a bit more of a refined, dandyish aura about him. Sort of like Wynn. Then he'd be more my type. The inside of your head must be a terrifying place to live. You have no idea, Reen. All kidding aside though, you should take this chance to make sure all your gear's in good shape. There's no telling when you'll need to put it through some hard use, and it always pays to be prepared. Yeah, we'll use one. Say, would you mind if I hung around here with you until your maintenance is finished up? Now I look around, there seem to be a lot of things here worth checking out. You can if you want, but I think what you really need is something else. What do you mean by that? Get your sword ready. As soon as he's finished my gun, there's somewhere I want to take you. As it turned out, that somewhere else ended up being the Nordia Highway. Alrighty, I don't think anyone's gonna come barging in and disturbing us all the way out here. Yeah, I doubt it, but why do you want to bring me here in the first place? You told me not to forget my sword, so I'm guessing it's not a date. You've never been on a Sarah date. Anyway, I hope you're ready to get all hot and heavy with me, as we pour ourselves into no-holds-barred combat training. Are you kidding me? And this time, I'm not going to hold anything back, so you'd better be ready. I want you to fight me like your life depends on it. Because you can leave this little excursion one of two ways. Walking with your head held high, or on a stretcher. Ugh. I don't know what brought this on, but I can see this isn't one of your usual gags. In that case, I accept your challenge. You'll only get my best today. So began their intense battle. True to her word, Sarah came at Reen with all the fury of a raging storm. Despite bringing the best of his skill to bear, he was just barely able to withstand her assault. Oh, how are you so strong? So this is what it's like when you're not pulling your punches, huh? Damn straight. The world's not a nice place. It's not a fair place. But I've fought tooth and nail for my place in it anyway. The world takes from you, too. I've lost count of how many irreplaceable things it's taken from me. So many friends, allies. I don't have a homeland to call my own now. Instructor? But I did whatever I had to keep on living no matter what. And I stand before you now as a son of the sum of all those ugly, painful experiences. Life will knock you down over and over again. But if you rise just one more time, that makes you the victor. That's something I've kept on believing, and seeing you students give it your all has only strengthened that belief. That's why I've decided that everything life has taught me in the School of Hard Knocks, I'm going to teach to you. Not through words or lessons or fancy platitudes, but through battle. I'm ready to learn. You might have gotten the better of me before, but I'm ready for round 2 anytime. Attaboy, let's not waste time chit-chatting then. You ready? They resumed their battle and the intense training continued. Reen focused on everything on the fight, fending off Instructor Sarah's onslaught as best he could. And after a long, difficult fight... Looks like neither of us has the energy to go another round. I guess we'll have to call this one a draw, but at the very least I'd say we got in some good training. Well fought, Reen. It's kind of scary how strong you are, though. There's all I could do to keep you at bay. I didn't even get a proper hit on you in the end. You could have, though. All you would have had to do is fire out the power of yours. And you should have, since, you know, I specifically told you to fight like your life depended on it. But, just messing with you. The consideration you always show for others is part of what makes you strong. Now you're still beating yourself up over what happened yesterday, and that's totally understandable. But at the end of the day, you've got to get past it and move on. No one can do that for you. But you will, though. I have no doubt about that. So just keep your chin up and your gaze forward, I guess. Thanks, instructor. I'll try, at least. A lot of people are counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. The two stayed and rested for a while to get their strength back, and once they felt better, they walked together back to Roar. People can encourage and advise you from sunup to sundown, but at the end of the day, only you can overcome your own problems. All I can tell you is to keep moving forward and trying to do just that. I know you can do it if you put your heart into it. I've seen you do it. Let's head towards the airport. We haven't seen Fee yet, and I already know that we're going to be using her. Good day to you. You must be one of the Thor students. For all you've done for our city, you're more than welcome here anytime. Fee's all the way over there. Okay. Heading back to the ship, Reen? Nah, not yet. I'm just wandering and trying to figure out what to do. If I really can't think of anything, I'll probably go check in on Valimar and then laze around inside. I'm exhausted after everything that went down yesterday. Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head. He might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss's death back at the mine. So it's hard to hate him. He did, didn't he? I almost forgot. Guess it makes sense I'm not the only one who feels down after all that. Hey, mind if I hang out with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be in the way, just tell me and I'll get going. Of course you won't. Stay here for as long as you like. Thanks, Fee. Huh? What's a kitten doing here? Meow. He doesn't look too happy. Maybe he's been separated from his mother. He's not wearing a collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Reen, don't worry, we've got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite him with his mother, shall we? Meow? Kitten in hand, Reen and Fee started walking around the city, trying to find where the kitten's mother could be. The kitten being a stray, they assumed that finding his mother wasn't going to be an easy task. And they were completely right. Reen and Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine, and searched for the missing mother cat with every fiber of their being. In the end... Over there! Looks like we found our mother. Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family. I'm just glad we were able to reunite these two. Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know that his family didn't abandon him after all. Fee. Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle, too. What happened? We wanted to watch the battle between him and Red Constellation's leader, so we'd set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp. A girl about my age. Another Jaeger that young? Maybe a year older than me. I don't know. She'd come from Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat. Hold on, she wandered into an enemy camp before a battle? That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened? Oh, we didn't attack or anything. they weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. So the two of us just talked while she played with the cat. Wow, I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with the enemy just before your leaders fight to the death. It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other Jaegers your age out there too. I guess. Not exactly rare. But she was really strong. Strong enough to lead a whole battalion in her core. It's like she lived to be out there on the battlefield and killing. Loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl. Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are. I wonder what she's doing now. I bet she's okay, though. She was strong. Strong enough that she'd be fine, even if her family left her behind. She's another way we're different. Unlike her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself. There's more in strength than just proficiency in battle, you know. And even if there weren't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. I've definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class. Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's because all you've been there to support me. There's no question about that. Hey, we all help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You've helped every one of us. But we've all still got room to grow, and at this rate, we're going to need to do as much growing as we can. Yeah? Well, you've got a point. But together, we'll be strong enough to get through all this. I know we will. Their conversation at an end, they watched the two cats scurry off into the distance. I'm really glad we found his mother in the end. Thanks for the help, Reen. The city's so amazing, I can't take it all in. It's not so much different city as a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area, I can't believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same thing at first time I was here. It's far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. And Reen, I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. How about I give you a guided tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to at least give you one. Not Elisa great, but still. Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I'd love that. What a strange sensation. The idea of a moving staircase is incredible, isn't it? True enough. This isn't the only one on the continent either. Zeiss over in Liberl has one too. I wouldn't be surprised they were introduced to more cities in Marabonia. What's that big structure over there? An orbital generator, apparently, to provide the energy this town and its factories need to work. I've heard they have plans to make more of them, too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been put on hold until the Reinford company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing technology like this even actually exists. It's like magic, in a way. Reen continued to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on the things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually, the tour came to an end, and they decided to stop for a rest. There's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. The same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize in a few decades, places that look like this could become the norm. You may be right, especially the way technology is always advancing. It reminds me of something I read in a book once. It said, technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. That's one way to look at it, sure. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but our equally convenient magic is feared as it is heretical. That's why we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. Is that the only reason we exist? To fulfill duties that nobody even knows about while the world leaves us behind? Sorry, Emma, I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Another person's worries are the last things you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties. Especially you. You really think so? Sure, you're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president, and our friend, who also just happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they're born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding something that you want to do. We're all here to help you do that. You know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. When you put it that way. There's no supposing about it, is there? You're right. Thank you, Reem. It might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself, but maybe it's time I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties, though, you'll be the first person I come to for support. Whenever you need it, I'll be there. It's great to walk around and take in the sights with you. Our conversation gave me some real food for thought, too. If I need any more advice, you'll be the first person I ask. Last night, I received an invitation to stay here. There's still some time until we have to leave, so I think I'll spend some quality time curled up with these books instead. Sharon's coffee can't be beaten either. In fact, pulling myself away from here may prove to be a real struggle. Yep, let's go. Mind if I stick around a little longer? Not at all. We don't get many chances to spend time together like this, so let's make the most of it. Reem could never say no to some of Sharon's coffee, and, in fact, asked her to make another pot for them. With that, he and Princess Alphen spent some time perusing the countless books gathered in the library. This coffee really has a nice aroma to it, doesn't it? Sitting back and enjoying a cup of Sharon's coffee engrossed in a book, I think I found the very definition of bliss. Well, I can see where you're coming from. It never ceases to amaze me how many books there are in here, or even the variety of topics and genres represented. I guess Gwyn has always been a pretty broad range of interests, though, so it makes sense his library would be as diverse. Indeed, but it only makes it more difficult to decide which volume to read next. But I must admit, I was a little disappointed to find one particular genre unrepresented here. Oh, which one? The titillating tales loved by fair ladies all across the Empire. Stories about the lives and loves of handsome gentlemen. Books that warm the hearts of all who thrill their prose. Oh, those books. I remember you saying they were pretty popular at Sinistria too, right? The Courageous was lacking in that genre too, until Dorothy came and seeded it with some volumes from her own collection. So, does Elise know you have, does she have any interest in those kind of books? So much more magical. Just leave the truth of things to your imagination. We're talking about a realm created by and for pure-hearted maidens, after all. It's not a place where gentlemen should tread lightly. Fair enough. I'm curious, but not that curious. Try to at least regulate your corrupting influence, though. That'd be great. If that's truly what you wish, I suppose I ought to respect your wishes. But teasing her is my most cherished pastime, so I'd really prefer to keep at it. I wonder if she realizes her struggles are mainly just for entertainment. Still, tease or not, I'm glad Elise has at least one close friend she can depend on. Oh, and speaking of entertaining pastimes, I actually learned a delightful little card game called Blade from Sharon from yesterday. Perhaps we could play a few rounds together? That sounds fun, and I accept your challenge. Rean got the cards and began what seemed like it would be a few quick friendly games of Blade. As they played, things unexpectedly get fairly heated, with each of them determined to come out on top while holding nothing back. In the end, the time they spent playing together was enjoyable as the time they had spent reading. This really is quite an amusing little game. It's nice that even an inexperienced player like me doesn't start at too great of a disadvantage. Yeah, the updated version has a lot more strategy to it though. But you know, I have a lot of fond memories of this game. I almost can't help but like it. In fact, Crow was the one who gave me my very first deck of Blade cards. Oh really? I'm sad to see you two fighting each other, especially after all you've been through together. When does that force the two of you to fight like this? Well, ultimately I think it's a battle of wills, and both of us are too stubborn to just give up and walk away. What do you mean? Rean told Princess Elfin about everything that had happened between him and Crow. As he went on dredging up those memories from what seemed like a lifetime ago, he went through a whole spectrum of emotions. Yet through it all, she had quietly and considerately listened until he finished telling her all that there was to tell. You could think of it as a high-stakes game of Blade, Crow on one side and me on the other. Neither of us are willing to compromise on the things that make us who we are, our beliefs, our pasts, our friends. Without compromise, all that's left for us is to meet each other head on and see who comes out on top. I just hope while we're doing that, we'll discover where life will lead us and what to do with ourselves after all this is over. I see. Boys will be boys, I suppose. But hearing you describe it, I almost envy Crow's position. Huh? Why's that? Oh, I just meant Elise would probably think that if she were here right now. Envying Crow, I mean. After all, it's almost like fate is pushing you and Crow together. It fills my imagination with thoughts. Just a word to the wise, guys aren't too hot about being paired up with their male friends when they don't lean that way. Well, like it or not, I consider myself someone fully invested in this little battle of wills now. So I intend to stay with you and see how it all pans out. You're more welcome to come along for the ride, Your Highness, wherever it may take us. Alright, last one is... Oh. What are you up to, Elisa? Just checking out the rooms, make sure everything's in order. Sharon supposedly put everything back in order now that Director Ragner's gone, but still. Can't you double check, right? I'd hate if he ran off with something valuable on his way out. Yeah, he seems like the guy who developed sticky fingers. Do you want a hand or anything? I'm fine, thanks. I've got a pretty good idea of where everything was, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Mother's more than busy enough now, so I might as well just get it done. Are you sure about doing this on your own? I mean, 2 people would be able to get the job done twice as fast, right? What are you planning, Schwarzer? Nothing at all, I swear. Just kidding. Of course I'll take you up on that. The two of them made their way around the Reinford household, scouring each and every room for any signs of maleficence or missing property. Fortunately, thanks to Sharon organizing everything the night before, it didn't take them too long. Before they knew it, they only had one room remaining, the chairman's room. Well, I'm glad to see at least the rooms aren't a complete mess like they were yesterday. Sharon's done a great job cleaning everything up. It doesn't look like there's anything missing either. Well, that's good news. As much as I feel bad criticizing Angelica's uncle, Hal Ragnar must be an absolute slob. You'd think that as a noble, he'd at least pay a little more mind to his cleanliness. I feel sorry for his householding staff. Yeah, it's probably more than being a noble. You thought you'd get away with never having to clean anything. Imprisoning your mother seemed to have inflated his ego. You're probably right. Suddenly having power over someone you never were able to stand must have been a real treat. Either way, we're almost finished up here, so... What is it? Oh, I just noticed something sticking out slightly from those two books. Huh? This is... It's a photograph of you as a little girl. And this looks like your mother, which would mean... Yeah, that's my father. Why is this hidden away on her desk, though? Maybe she pulled it up to look at every now and then while she's working, but didn't want anyone to know. Honestly, I'm surprised too. But here it is. I don't think there's any doubt that it's important to her. I guess you're right. Lisa put the photograph back where she found it, and the two of them finished checking the rest of the rooms. Once their work was done, they treated themselves to a well-deserved rest. Well, that sure took a while, huh? I can only imagine how much of a task that would have been if you had to do it all by yourself. Truth be told, I probably would have given up partway in and just left the rest to Sharon. Thank you so much, Reen. For what? Helping out? Well, sure, but finding that photo earlier might have just been a coincidence. I doubt I would have looked around in Mother's room if you hadn't been there. If I hadn't, I never would have discovered that, or realized that maybe, somewhere deep down, she really does care. I didn't think you would have. Even if not today, you would have realized it eventually. She is your mother, after all. The two of you always have that connection as family, like it or not. I think the day will come when you two understand how much you care for each other, with or without a photo show. I'd like to think so, at least. Talk with you reminds me of when we had our first field study here. We had a little heart-to-heart about the mother back then, didn't we? In this same room? It was this room, actually. There's a lot I'm really thankful to you for, though. I wouldn't be able to free Mother or this city on my own. This is hardly the first time you supported me or helped me accomplish something when I needed it most. So for all the times I was too stubborn to say it, thank you, Reen. I hope I get the chance to repay you for this someday. For everything. Repay me? Well, anyway, thanks for all your help today. I'm gonna be going now. See you later. Oh, right. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess I better get ready to head out too. They could not make it more obvious that she's the canon love interest. I can't believe I let the perfect opportunity slip through my fingers. I'm such a coward. Huh? You say something? No! Just thinking out loud. I still have stuff I need to organize, so mind leaving me alone for a bit? Sure, no problem. By the way, thanks. I'll be back over to Courage as soon as I'm done, so you can head back without me. Oh, Celine's by the alley. Hey Celine, what brought you here? My desire for privacy and quiet. Have you even tried taking a nap on the Courageous? Looking at you, you definitely haven't. You look like something the cat dragged in, and that's being generous. I've been better, yeah. Normally I just tell you to forget about what happened, but I see we're beyond that point, so try not to let it shake you up too much. Depression isn't exactly going to be our ally in the days to come. Don't let it take you over, okay? Man, I must look really bad if even you're trying to cheer me up. Don't get the wrong idea here. I just want you to take your mopiness in a battle with you and get us both killed. I'm worried about me, alright? I got it. How's it going? Just leave Courageous's maintenance to me. I've been watching the ship since she was on a few lines on paper. She's like a child to me now. Time to get her cleaner when the few bench first took flat. This ship's sure running late. I gotta take a detour to avoid battle or something. May not explain it. No sense risking your passengers' lives by flying over a heated war zone. Alright, guess we're done.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Well done! I'm so proud of you, Reen!
Greetings, my lady.
How are you feeling, Valimar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered. I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met. You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so? That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past, such as why I was sealed within the old schoolhouse to begin with. This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time. Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valimar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here? Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Reen. George here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment, and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight. How soon do you think you can come over?
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
The name's G. Schmidt. I serve as this institute's president. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of that Ashen Knight to be only a boy. The Alliance ought to be damn near ashamed of themselves if they keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you. I don't think that's any way to talk to a person you've only just met. Besides, you happen to be one of the students who helped get you that minor medal earlier in the year. And one of the students put out that request without any input from me. You should be kissing my boots for having the honor of assisting with my research, however indirect it was. Some things never change. Putting that aside, is it true? Were you the one responsible for developing the Panzer Soldats? It is. Duke Cayenne made the request and I agreed to it. I used the ancient robot Ordine and the Society's archaisms as a reference point, and then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Reinford Company's technological capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of a Draken prototype a few months back. Why do you ask? Do you have any idea what you've done? You're wasting your time, Reen. He develops whatever catches his interest, loses himself in it until it's done, and the hell with the consequences. The railway guns in Garrelia Fortress and the orbital wave jamming device in Nord were both designed by him too. Unbelievable. An engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. We just design things. It's up to their users to decide what to do with them. Do you get it now? It was because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the academy. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Oh right, why made you come visit the professor to begin with? Of course, that was what I called you here for. I was hoping I might be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a new weapon for Valimar. Oh.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword. One like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
George told me about what you're after. He says you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. We might have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. Really? You'd make a weapon for Valimar? I said be open to the possibility. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. Cimmerian ore. Ring any bells for you, Reen? I think so. You used that to make weapons for us before, didn't you, George? Oh, you know of it. Saves me the effort of explaining then. It's an extremely rare ore found here in Cimmeria. It's an astoundingly strong material that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, as I learned while developing the Soldats, the frames of Divine Knights are made up of that very ore. Your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. That double saber Ordine uses appears to be made of it too. Which, as I'm sure you've figured out, means if you're ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need Ditashi made of Cimmerian ore too. To make one, however, you're going to need vast quantities of ore. Yet it was only recently discovered how to refine the ore at all. Processing it will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials and I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knights is of great interest to me. Even when you're helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you're doing it to atone for developing the Soldats, but I can't picture those words coming out of your mouth. The very thought makes me ill. Bear in mind, Cimmerian ore is an incredibly rare material. I doubt you'll find enough of it to get the job done. Still, should you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Tachi you'll ever have laid eyes on. On my name as an engineer, I can promise you that. Thank you, Professor. This will be a great help to us. Rare or not, we're gonna find all the Cimmerian ore we can to make this work. I'll keep my expectations low. The advice Reen received on forging a new weapon from Valimar came from a very surprising source, but they could not have asked for better. After politely excusing themselves, Reen and George left the Institute to reunite with the rest of the crew. And once the maintenance was declared complete, they boarded the Courageous and departed from Roar. I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this. Wow, I can't believe how quickly you've gotten the hang of it, Angie. Neither can I. But I think it's obvious who's more qualified to sit here between the two of us. This job's all yours now. Why, thank you. I hereby accept the positions of Chief Helmsman and Courageous Second in Command. She really is amazing. God, I fucking hate her so much. There's no one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie. We're not going to worry about a thing with her around. Moving right along, the good news is we were able to liberate Roar. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process. Marcus Ragnar's provincial army's withdrawal from the conflict will have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. For one thing, it should make things easier for Lieutenant General Vander in the 3rd Armored Division. Their greatest concern before was the Nordia Provincial Army, after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway. Only in East Erebonia, though. They still come out on top in the West. Right, Prince Olivert said as much too. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are out there and claiming one victory after another. And then there's your brother, Eustace. He's a brilliant leader, and it shows. I see. Be that as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were entrusted with, and fretting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right? That's putting into perspective, yes. We've got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Valamar's weaponry? Ah, right, how could we forget? Professor Schmidt agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he? Cooperate is a strong word, Elisa. He only cares about what interests him. And it ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. And remember, he's only going to help us if we manage to find enough Cimmerian ore to make a weapon. How we're going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though. You said Valamar himself is made of that ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through the clans say they were made through the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes. Huh, that's an interesting name. I know the term from old stories, much like anyone else. I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed. Supposedly, they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors. But somewhere down the line, the witches and gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when. How curious. Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore. Our chances of finding enough were slim to begin with. I know where you can get enough. But only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it. You do? Really? What do I have to gain by lying? You're aware of those strange ruins scattered all over the country, right? Oh, yeah. Where the higher elements were active? Those are the ones. They're called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septium veins long ago by the gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Cimmerian ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Divine Knights. So if there's any place in Erebonia to start looking for the vast amount you need, it's there. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell us this before now? Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant till now, so why bring it up? No need to bite our heads off. Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is row in shrines and we'll be rolling in ore. Let's hope so. We got a lot on our plate checking up on the country, but exploring a shrine's been our best lead yet. And no matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't gonna scare us away, right? Right. With the discussion coming to an end, the destination had been decided. Before departing, Class 7 thought it best to check if there were any new requests from Prince Oliver, and her timing turned out to be quite apt, as he had recently sent several their way. This one's from Klein. I'm happy to see Habel's with him too. Not so happy with the airliner going missing though. Doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore, dangerous as it sounds. Look at this one. Phantom Thief B? What's this about reading a letter? As if we have time to be concerning ourselves with these pathetic antics. I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might be even worse. Yep, we got our work cut out for us. Hey, Reen. I want to help look out for everyone. Let me come with you, okay? Of course, Fee. You're always welcome. I think Celine and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine, too. I was about to say the same thing. Make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials were difficult. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Reen, do you see a request from Klein and Habel? Yeah, sounds like they're running into something pretty serious. You've read the details too, right? About an airliner being hijacked and the passengers being taken hostage? Yeah, this would normally be a matter for one of the armies, but with the war going on, they can't spare the manpower. That's when the two of them decide to step in and take matters into their own hands. And if we can, we'll be sure to go and help them out too. Where did it say they were currently waiting? The Isengard range, right? Right. Apparently the hijacked airliner is being kept somewhere near there. I know their exact coordinates too, so just let me know when you're ready and we'll get you right there.
do you want to go?
Oh, two you helping out on the bridge? That's right, I've decided to join the crew as a radio officer. Sounds like I have plenty of work in store for me, but I'm up for the challenge. Always had magic hands when it comes to communications equipment. Perhaps she was inspired by the desire to bridge the gap between her and a handsome gentleman from afar? That is so not it! Anyway, I'll do my best to earn my keep aboard the Courageous, so please let me know if there's anything you need. You bet. Thanks. Our country's basically stuck in an unending nightmare, but everything suddenly feels so fun now that we're back together. Now it's time for us to make things fun for everyone else on board, too. Or we could try doing the jobs that they actually asked us to do. And I'm here, I intend to serve the Courageous to the best of my ability as our ship's radio officer. Don't forget to tell me about how well you're going to serve as our ship's other sexiness officer, too. Can you cool with the sexiness officer stuff, Vivi? Poor Lind. It's a relief that Marcus Ragnar was willing to honorably withdraw from the Alliance. The Nordia Provincial Army still stands, but I expect he will remain true to his word and not enter the fray again. I get the feeling that Marcus would rather get along well with my father where they meet under different circumstances. Huh? What happened to the Angelica? Who's operating the Courageous? Oh, sorry. Of course you'd freak out a little. We're in the middle of testing an autopilot mechanism for the ship, actually. With things how they are, there's a definite chance Angie will need to leave her seat and help us however she can in the future. So we thought it'd be a good idea to test it now while things are relatively calm over in Eastern Arabonia. Oh, I see. That does make sense. Huh. Sometimes I have to wonder what the ship can't do. I can see that. So as cutting edge as you're going to find anywhere right now. Anyway, I think Angie's hanging out with George in the hold right now. If you need her for something, try there. Alright, thanks. I feel a lot better now we've got Angelica piloting the ship. Sure, I'd gotten used to it, but she seems like she was born for the job. Arrived just in time, too. We've been needing a gunnery officer, so I've been thinking about taking that up. Sounds like a plan. Alan, cut the chit-chat, get focused. You owe me 100 thrusts. Get to it. Right. Is that my fault? Alan really needs to loosen up. Getting all worked up like that can drain a whole day of practice on the drain. I know. I get he's worried about his lady and all, but when you're training, you gotta focus on training and nothing else. Guess I gotta work him so hard he won't have the energy to worry about anything else. Might as well pay respects now. It's been so long, I felt like I had to throw on my lacrosse uniform. Wearing again feels like the most natural thing in the world. Maybe I should ditch my regular uniform for this. Now I'm in the mood for some good old-fashioned practice. And I'll be ready for the action once Teresia and Ferris are here. Back when I was in Roar, Chairman Arena asked me to keep doing Orbital staff reports. You know, back like when I did in the Academy. You'd think she'd be too focused on the war to be worried about research, but I guess that's how she is. so glad both your mother and Angelica are safe. That the Courageous was able to help in rescuing them both makes me very proud indeed. Thank you for your kindness, Your Highness. I'm sure my mother will be just fine now since she has Sharon to help her too. I'll be doing my best to help out everyone here, just like I've been doing all this time. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone in expressing my happiness about that. With your mother safe, that leaves you free to focus your mind on the others you care about as well. Such as the upstanding Reen here. Wait, what? Your Highness, I mean... I'm getting the impression my presence here is making things more awkward at an alarming rate. Ahem. Princess Alphin's blatantly incorrect comments aside, it's a real relief to know that Roar's safe and sound now. We still got work to do though, so let's keep it up. We will. Can't let myself be shown up. I'll have to prepare my own special plan of attack. Your Highness, it's not what you think, really. And perfect. I managed to rescue the bear Gramps gave me from the Eisengraph while we were in Roar. So this is where you're putting it. A good bedroom's gotta be fun, right? So if you ever want to take a nap in here, you're more than welcome to snuggle in. You might end up dreaming of Gramps if you do, though. I appreciate the offer, but no, definitely not. Never. Thanks. Nordia Provincial Army bowing out of the war, everyone in the Highlands can finally breathe easy. The chance for things to take a turn and for the worst has always loomed over us, but that shouldn't be the case now. Yeah, it's a relief for me too. I can only imagine how much bigger it is for you. Let's just say I owe you all a lot for making this happen. Now I can focus entirely on my work as part of Class 7 and start paying you back for that. I played my part to protect my first home. Now it's time to bring peace to my second one too. Even if we aren't able to get him on board, it's such a relief to hear that Klein's doing okay. Even if whatever he's up to does sound really dangerous. Now I think about it, maybe I'm not as relieved as I thought I was.
I've got this. Cooking's just...
All right, let's get started.
Sure, I'd love to.
It looks great.
I've got this. Cooking's just one of...
All right, let's get started.
You'd better get cracking on exploring those spirit shrines. That request from Danton Thief B does worry me a little. But I'll keep an eye out for myself so he doesn't cause you any trouble, whether or not you decide to do it. It'd be a shame if you had to divert your focus to his time-wasting shenanigans. You got plenty else to take care of. Oh, well, nice to see things have finally calmed down back in my hometown. Instructor Mary being safe and sound is just icing on the cake. Now we all need to do is find Uncle Makarov and Bridgie. By Bridgie, you mean Bridget from the Wind Orchestra, right? Yep, she's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Oh, man, I'm really fired up to go and find her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bridget's not a fan of that nickname. Hope it doesn't spread before she's here to squash it. And Hugo's in road now. Huh. We didn't have any decency to tell you find out through helping us escape. I'm gonna have to smack him a better when I see him. One more game! Just one more. By all means, continue embarrassing yourself by challenging me again and again without so much of a moment to calm down. Billiards is a game that requires a cool head, much like chess, actually. I'm a chess expert! Don't you tell me what is or isn't like chess, and stop acting so damn arrogant. Eustace is offering Maki some solid advice. Not that he'll ever take it. Doesn't take much to set him off, does it? He's legitimately blind to the fact that his anger is the only thing preventing him from competing with me on equal footing, too. Huh? A letter? Oh, right. It's probably from Phantom Thief B. This might have been what he meant where the Baru cross indicates. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do, though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. No, I think I should read it. What if there's another crime he's already committed? I'd hate to be just sitting here and only realize too late that it's too late to undo any harm he's done.
To my dear friends in Class 7, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Look at that, I'm already regretting opening this thing. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. The radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another, bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown upon you, and I shall be watching from close by. To witness so rare and priceless an occasion, I'll be stealing you from one of your classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Steal one of our classmates? Damn, I have to tell the others about this. Another moment to wait.
Now, let the game begin. Dance for me a beautiful dance. Each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him! I can't believe he was able to access the ship's intercom system. And even the lights! Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but... everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps the whole business about him stealing one of us was a lie then? I don't know, he doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all this effort and not follow through. Do you think he's already struck? Stolen a member of Class 7 and assumed their identity? No way! If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this related to the current situation, but after the lights came back on, I found this card in the orbital factory area downstairs. That's one of his calling cards. Can I have a look at it? The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for a little game. Rean Schwarzer, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphie to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just some game then. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or assistant, and not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of a number of Class 7's members. I look forward to your struggles to discover which one. Here's to your success. So we're all potential suspects then. Sure hope he didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Rean, Fee, and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. It's starting to sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, though, I'd like to set forth 2 rules in the interest of a fair and enjoyable game. Rule 1. Questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before them, or about personal information I could not possibly know, is strictly forbidden. Rule 2. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume by now that you know me well enough to know this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. You sure can fit a lot on these cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us to just keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. I guess I'm in the off-limits camp too. Can't say I'm real thrilled to think that Creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave this to us. We'll get him. Well, okay. For now, I think it would be best for all of us to leave the room then. We should tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone! Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're going to work this out. The first rule is going to be a pain, where we can only ask questions about things that happened after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what we had for dinner yesterday, for example. But all of us would. Which means that rule exists so he has plenty of time to savor the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Ugh, give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be then? I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. You worked something out yet, Rean? I wish. So far I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. What? I guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules, and I see no harm in doing so. But don't worry, I'll handle the girls, Rean can do the boys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean you thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture sheer arrogance that seems to seep from your every pore. I take it back. I find it equally ludicrous to think any imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Looks like these two are same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked, though. Yeah, let's get on with these pat-downs. Oh, well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask her what they did after we split up earlier? Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together today's events and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. Elliot, what can you tell us about what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory area with Machias because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Machias was still taking care of some stuff. But I hopped on the elevator and left. I head to the Arch training room to see how the modifications went, and that's basically it. Right, so went to factories, got weapon adjustments, went to test out your staff. And Machias was with you initially, so you could at least be able to verify that first part happened. Gotcha. Thanks, Elliot. How about Machias? What can you tell us about what you've been doing? Of course. First, I stopped at a factory in the hold with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left, while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun. Half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I run into none other than Eustace. We ended up playing a fairly simple game of billiards, too. We were still playing when all this trouble happened. So you started a friendly game of billiards, just like that. Oh, you're such good friends. We are not. Anyway, thanks for giving us your account, Machias. Alright, let's ask someone else. Can you tell us what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly. First, I went to the close combat training room, where I sparred for a while with Gaius. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Regnitz walked in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him up a game of billiards. You have to go make yourself sound superior, don't you? Whoa, take it easy there, guys. Seems that up with Machias' testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. Can you tell us what you were up to, Gaius? Well, first I swung by the close combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple of rounds. Eventually we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the 3rd floor. From the elevator, I headed straight out to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you trained with Eustace and went to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, Gaius. What were you up to during that time, Lisa? Well, I was hanging around with Milliam for a while. We were sitting around talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had something to do and left. I stayed there, and pretty soon after that, Princess Alphen passed by and invited me into the royal room. That's it, I think. So you were with the princess. Thanks, Elisa. That was a big help. Can you tell us about what you were doing, Laura? I can, though I'm afraid there's not really much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh, really? There's not really any point in inquiring further. Thanks, Laura. Can you tell us how you spent the time, Emma? Well, actually, I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there, too. They were both nearby when the lights went out, too, so I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Right, Fee's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with B here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. What were you doing together, then? Well, first went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Does all that check out, Fee? Yep, all of it. Alright, thanks, Emma. So, Milliam, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. Well, at first I was hanging out with Lisa at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking, though. But then I remembered my bear. Your bear? I got him from Gramps, and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Roar. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Alright, that's where I ran into you earlier, didn't it? Thanks, Milliam. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. You've got a point. Maybe a good idea to get info about what people were doing from someone other than themselves. You guys hear what they saw? Anyone else? Oh, now you mention it. That's a good idea. Thanks for the tip, Fee. So assistants do. True enough. In that case... You said you were down at the factory with Machias, right? Then you went to the arch training room. Do you happen to spot anyone besides Machias during all this? Oh, actually I did. On the way to the arch training room, I passed Eustace and Gaius together and said hi to them. Right. And then I'll take the opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Elliot and those I've already specified I met. As for me, I saw Lisa sitting alone at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when I went down there. Assuming everything else we heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Milliam left and before Princess Alphen arrived. Alright, that gets a few people out of the way then. Okay, let's ask the next person. You met with Elliot and Eustace, right, Machias? Do you happen to spot anyone else while you were doing your business? I did, actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as I entered the game room. That must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. So you saw Emma and Fee entering the kitchen. Got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going in there. Same, must have let my guard down. There's no need to feel bad about that. You were just walking around the Courageous, not infiltrating a secret base. You said you sat and talked with Milliam for a while before she left. Then later you were invited to the royal room, right? That's right, yeah. Other than them, I did see Gaius pass through after Milliam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. After that, though, that's all. I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. You said you stopped on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course it follows I saw none of our other classmates after that, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much you can do about that. Emma, you went to the reference room, then to the kitchen, right? And P was with you the whole time, right? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You can answer this one, right? Of course, we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen area, we saw Eustace enter the game room. I didn't see anyone else, though. Did you see Eustace, P? Yep. That's a relief. Just knowing that isn't conclusive proof that Blue Blanc isn't masquerading as Emma, but oh well. So after you finished talking with Elisa, you went down to the nap room, right, Milliam? Did you see anyone other than Elisa during all this? Nope, not a soul. Now I wish I'd just stayed there though, then I might have been invited to see Princess Alphen too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I guess that's all we're gonna get. Okay, we've asked everyone here what they did, and if they saw anyone else what they were doing. Wanna go over it all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the place where everyone started out were, if I remember correctly, Elliot and Machias were at the Orbital Factory on the first floor. Eustace and Gaius were in a close combat training room on the fourth floor. Elisa and Milliam were at one of the tables in the third floor hallway. Finally, Emma and I were in a reference room on the second floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. As for what they did afterward, though, we'll go over that now. Elliot left the Orbital Factory before Machias did, then went to the arts training room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yep. After that, Gaius said he went to the deck on the third floor, and Eustace went to the game room on the second floor. That's right, and on my way there, I saw Elisa alone in the third floor hallway. That means I must have already left the nap room by then. Next up is Machias. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well and headed to the game room. That does seem to mesh with my own experience, seeing as I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. Yeah, then I was walking in the game room, I noticed Emma and Fee walking into the kitchen. As for Emma and Fee themselves, we started in the reference room as mentioned earlier, but eventually we moved on to the kitchen. I can't remember exactly how long we spent in that reference room though. But as we left and were on our way to the kitchen, we saw Eustace heading into the game room. Well, that's everyone. Any idea who's our guilty party, Reen? Yeah, I've got a good idea now. You do? You're cool sometimes, Reen. Could you share an idea with us then? Gladly. The one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than... you, Machias. Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Machias said he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen area, right? But if he did, where does it leave Emma's testimony? You mean the fact she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right. Those two true testimonies are completely at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Machias came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived, right? That's correct. Which means... exactly. There's no way Machias could claim to have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. It's just not possible. Well, you say that. What if it's Emma who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes, but why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace. I did too. Which makes you our #1 suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee. The doppelganger right in our midst is none other than Machias. I'm sure of it. The game is up, Phantom Thief B. Show yourself.
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief B.
I can scarcely believe my eyes. He got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I expended too generous a hand in helping you all along. Helping us along? So your suspicious testimony was deliberate then? Spare us your cape-fluttering theatrics and tell us where Machias is. The game is over. Splendid rejoinder. All I shall say is, the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
How did he do that? Never mind that now. We need to go rescue Machias. At least he didn't take the clue all hard and stuff. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured, just to see the look on your face. You look a bit tied up, Machias. With Machias saved, everyone else set about trying to find Phantom Thief B. Unsurprisingly, he was nary to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics, so for the most part, all was well that ended well. Ooh. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back. On second thought, I really think I might just need a nap. I'm gonna save, turn it off for right now, and I'll come back to it a little bit later, tonight or tomorrow. I'm just not awake. See you all another time.